the writing moment, reach your writing source. The initial idea gives you the pulse. There is always hope attached to the initial idea. But then, as you work in the grind, the first impulse submerges. You lose your inclination in the vast ongoing effort. This is when you need to return to your writing source, the reason why over the reasons to stop is a vital part of the writing moment. The hope of writing is considered by many who don't write, who see it as a pointless, low-return exercise, to be an irrational belief. There are too many opinions like this in our spoken world. There are so many phrases to deter you, coming from well-meaning mouths, parents, teachers, friends, who see you suffer for your page. But advice or criticism is never reason enough to turn from your words. If you are someone who wishes to write, then you are attached to a greater source than outer opinion. You are reaching into creative consciousness, a hidden plane where the formation of new thoughts and ideas exist, waiting to be born. Before the stream is visible, it has life underground. There is the push from the unseen to reach air. The initial enthusiasm is the first pull of gravity on our words. We make the visible seen when we honour, approach, engage, and fulfill the life of our stories. If you attach to the impulse that forced the water to air, that made it known, you are attached to the true nature of creation. It is that meaningful. Our first inspiration to write is not foolish, it is inspired. What impedes us is existing inner belief and imposed thoughts of others. Unfortunately, this is why the vast majority of personal belief is doubt-driven. Doubt has a facility. It makes us humble and makes us work hard to hone our efforts. When it forces us to cease over flourishing, it is a stream dried up or gone to ground. If the drought of belief sets in, ask yourself, are you expecting a new stream to be a sea? The flow of thought creates impetus. If the sense of this is kept, then gravity will pull on to a full conclusion. The pulse of the stream is gravity, the waters knowing there is more to be had, more to join. There is a sea. For us writers, the sea is that of culmination. We complete, we join the greater whole of stories, the groundswell with our fully developed instincts. Beginning to end, flow affects and informs both words and water. We rise above outer opinions and work with what is most natural to us, words. We join our dreams when we write, in the act of starting, running with our source idea. In the act of finishing, when our developed words reach their estuary and join the salted water for a new life. And all places the river visits in between provide our sense of flow and furtherance. Flow leaves in long hours spent with the unseen. You are the only company for your stories while they are being written. But we can manage our efforts of what writing should be if we use our instinct to understand ourselves in our ongoing efforts. If we can see our anxiety as a story, we can make a choice. Which story do I wish to tell? The one of completing my creation, or the one I'm not good enough to? The wellspring, the stream, the river never says, "I wish I was the sea." They exist in their own state, their own moment to be had. The source of all lasting encouragement, the bedrock of all real enthusiasm, the force of flow, comes from within. When we remain present to this, we draw life, energy, and inspiration from and within our words.